What is going on YouTube? Kronos here, and welcome back to the PSO2 video. So today we're just going to talk about what's coming up after maintenance. It is currently, what is it? It's 11:30 p.m. on the 2nd of February. We've got some articles that have popped up. We have already gone past, what is it called? Arcs Hour. Shout out to, the homie Karopi for being on Arcs Hour. Dude, that was super awesome seeing you there. Major kudos. Appreciate the shout out as always. But wanted to talk about, they showed off a bunch of stuff. They showed off Luster. If it was at any point in time, I don't know why people could still actually question at this point, but people were saying, hopefully we actually get Luster tomorrow. I mean, they confirmed it on Twitter. They answered and confirmed it a second time. They showed it during Arcs Hour, and if there was any other questions whatsoever, they even confirmed it during Arcs Hour. So yes, after the maintenance, we will be getting level 100. We'll be getting Luster. In case that was any question. I don't know why it was still, but it keeps coming up. So we're going to go ahead and confirm that for you guys. But we're just going to go over the articles really quick about what's coming up and what we have in store for us. So we had Ultra PSO2 Day. If you haven't heard about it, because there was an issue with Ultra PSO2 Day with how things were being sent out to us, they've actually extended Ultra PSO2 Day. It's going to be basically, I think it's almost 12 hours after maintenance is over. So it'll be extended to, it might even be longer than that actually, that I think about it. But basically, maintenance is over at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. PSO2 Day, or Ultra PSO2 Day, has been extended until, I believe it would be February 3rd at 10, either 10 or 11. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. And I don't know that it shows it here. Let me double check. Did they update it? They didn't. So this is set to end at 7 p.m. New York. I believe they tweeted out that it'll be ending at 10 PST or 11 PST on the 3rd. So that goes super late all the way into the 4th for those of us on the Eastern or on the East Coast. So that's super cool. Plenty of time to use our keys, level Luster, all that good stuff. But we'll go over some of the quick stuff that we have here. We've got some login campaigns. We're getting Tokyo Gold keys after 3 separate days. This all starts on the 3rd after maintenance, but after 3 days we'll get our bonus keys. Super cool there. They have a premium life bonus, so picking a premium basically gets you some extra stuff, some augmentation transfer passes, more augmentation transfer passes, and a lobby action. So probably gonna buy premium at this time when I get paid, so that'll be cool. Get that taken care of. Client order campaign, again, it's just gonna be Party Maneuvers and Party Maneuvers 2. You get some extra goodies. It's a Tokyo Gold bonus key, which is definitely important. Basically just an excuse to give us another bonus key. And you get a tag along for an accessory in there. Cute, fun stuff. And then doing the story will nab you another gold key. So these are ways to get tons of gold keys for tomorrow, so you can start leveling up Luster as soon as possible. But I mean, just as a heads up, guys, if you're already using gold bonus or you're using the bonus key rainbows, it's technically most efficient to use your bonus keys after level 80 because they no longer scale up any higher. However, you want to wait until 85. That is the last point where you start getting grind cap +1s. So cool stuff there. And also this really sick dark hero, or this dark rappy hero scarf. Really, really nice. They call me edgy, but we'll have to see. Anyway, I was kind of surprised I didn't realize these cast parts here about what we're going to talk about in just a minute, because I know these cast parts. I actually like these cast parts. If I was going to play a cast, definitely would use these. Anyway, using group chat will get you a little Arkuma. If you're on ship 1 and you guys want to be added to our group chat, feel free to join or drop by the Discord or drop by Twitter. Well, not Twitter, I'm sorry. Drop by the Twitch. We'll be streaming most of the day tomorrow. I try to stream as much as I can. I want to get up a little early, so I want to get this video done so I can get some sleep, but we'll be streaming as much of the day as we possibly can. So that's some campaign stuff we have going on. We have an AC shop sale, which it just has these really aren't that big of a deal. It's just a way to get some bonus keys, essentially. It's kind of expensive, but if you really need extra bonus keys, you can just pay the normal amount that you pay for these and get bonus keys on top of it, or get some EXP earned 150s and get some more bonus keys. So just a way to level up a little faster if you need even more bonus keys. If you plan on leveling all of your classes to level 100, using that little method I showed you guys with the weapon, though I'm being told now, unfortunately, that blood trainer prices have gone up, way up. That might be my fault. I'm not sorry. Moving on. Mission Pass Season 13. Hopefully this loads, because this has actually got some pretty cool stuff in it. First off, it shows off the outfits. The outfits are pretty solid. Not too amazing, not too terrible. But as you'll see right off the rip, we'll be getting in in Season 13's Mission Pass, there is a Grania Stone, which is definitely important. If you're going to be using that, it's used for not only your Still and Purist, but it will be used as well for the Crass series. I'm not sure if they mentioned the series here really quick. Let's see. Season 13's Mission Pass. I guess they don't talk about it here. They give us another article. What's this? Oh, this is just talking about what mission passes are. Okay, we're gonna ignore that. Pretty cool rewards. This is actually a camo that was given out for free on JP, so it's not surprising that this is going to show up here. This actually covers all of Etol's weapons. So this covers dual blades, double saber, and wand. That's kind of cool. I don't remember the other weapons it covers. I just remember it covered all three of those. We also get these Demios or Demimos stones. I can't really pronounce that right because I can't read, because, you know, streamers can't read. We get these stones. These stones are used to pick up Air and to upgrade Air into Crass. You'll need quite a few of them. We'll talk about that in another video later on when I actually go to make my Crass, but you'll need these. Go ahead and stack them up. Might be pretty useful. And hey, Zig might actually have the Air in his shop after the update. There's a pretty good chance they tend to do that sort of stuff, so you might actually see Air and Crass in the shop itself. We just won't have the actual urgent quest until, like, say another maintenance or something like that, or they may wait to put it in there. We'll have to see how that works out. But Airs are very strong weapons. They're actually on par, like properly set up, they're on par with Still weapons. Now they are a bit weaker than a properly affixed Liberate or Rivulet, as it's called on Global. But again, they are really strong. They're really great to have as secondary weapons for like other classes, and they're fairly inexpensive to get a hold of and make. So cool stuff there. Just got some outfit stuff. Again, these cast parts I mentioned, like I said, I was surprised I didn't even notice it, but yeah, they're basically on the mission pass. So some cool stuff here. I know some people are kind of upset because a lot of stuff is repeat. Guys, I'll be honest with you, it's going to be repeat. They're trying to get people to come into the game, and the biggest thing is have fashion for the next game that's coming out. So expect repeat parts, expect repeat stuff if you've been playing the entire time. I've been playing since literally the beginning of beta, so I've seen repeat stuff over and over again. If you get repeat stuff, trade information badges. You need them. Trust me when I say you absolutely want them. Getting some repeat stuff isn't the worst thing in the world. It does kind of suck, but it actually will work out in your benefit later on. So don't be too upset about it, and don't start attacking people about it. That's just weird. Don't be weird. Anyway, some cast parts, pretty cool stuff here. Not a bad camo here. Pretty good stuff. Cool hat, and then again more cast parts and more cast parts. So pretty cool stuff overall. Now there is no Crass stone in this mission pass, meaning we probably won't be see Crass for at least another 2 weeks. Maybe a month. My guess is 2 weeks, to be perfectly honest, but that is all we have for the mission pass. Let's move on to content update, Luster. So again, if it wasn't completely obvious, on February 3rd, Luster. There you go. Now, I'm not even just saying it. I'm not even talking about it. It's here, right here in the article. So we'll be getting Luster, level cap to 100, story quest, episode 6, like the ending of the story itself. You guys should definitely play this. It actually has a really, really cool quest that's in it that you can do, kind of similar to the Fallout quest in a sense, where you fight a boss. So definitely worth. Absolutely go into this. And it gives you a little bit of a teaser of the boss we'll be getting fairly soon. Additional ultra hard difficulties for urgent quests. The quests that basically just don't have urgent versions. I'm sorry, the quests that don't have ultra hard versions. We're getting ultra hard versions of them basically. The primary one that they talk about was Persona. So there you go. New extreme quests are popping up, solo and group. So that's pretty cool. New items available in the Rising Weapon Badge 5 shop. This is actually huge. Those of you guys who played the long con and waiting for Raising Pursuit and were like, man, this is way too expensive, it's way too hard to get it, it's in the Rising Weapon Badge shop. So dude, you went out. I mean, granted, I lost out technically on about 150 mil. Not the end of the world. I definitely used them during that time frame, and there was no way for us to know that this was going to actually end up happening. On JP, nothing like this did happen, and I'm sure a lot of JP players are going to be pretty upset because they're still spending like 49 to 50 mil per Rising Weapon or per Raising Pursuit. And along with Raising Pursuit, Raising Expanse is also in there as well. I'm sorry, Escalating Pursuit and Escalating Expanse are both in that shop. So the S6 as well as the S4 for the weapon. So you got the combination directly from the Raising Weapon Badge shops. And I'm not sure how much it's going to be. Maybe it's further down the article, but we'll have to see. And then the new AC Scratch, Blazing Luster, cool stuff there. Animation Pass 13, which we already talked about. Shows off some Luster stuff, talks about the class. I'm not going to do that here. Just check out some of the other content creators, or you can, I'm going to put a link in the video description. You can go through and read through the stuff here on your own. Feel free to go back and watch the Arcs Hour where they go over all the stuff as well. It just talks about what Luster is and, you know, notable Luster skills, things of that sort. I might also message him and see if it's cool, but if you watch W Glint or White Glint over on Twitch, he actually made a video talking about like the notable uses for Luster as a subclass, and a lot of these, like for example here, Luster Voltage, it's a pretty big mechanic for use as a subclass. It makes some pretty cool combinations you would have never have guessed. Very, very strong. So yep, they talk about episode 6 story. For some reason they're still showing the the one from the old chapter. I'm not sure why, but you know, cool stuff there. Guess not to spoil, right? Don't want to spoil anything. Again, they talk about ultra hard difficulty and Persona being the one thing they mentioned. Notice how Persona is going to be boosted because of the limited quest from beforehand, and now he's ultra hard. Pretty cool stuff there. So rewards we're going to be getting a hold of. There is going to be a new camo. The new camo is for Gunblade, Wired Lance, Knuckles, Twin Daggers, and TMG and Rod. There's a 15 Ophistia arm, Talus, which I kind of feel like is already a thing, so like doesn't matter. And then the Ophistia 13 star units are also going to drop, meaning you wouldn't have to upgrade into them, you just get them automatically. And they just talk about the series weapons themselves. I think this is just the series in general, not just this one weapon. Maybe it's just the partisan, I don't know, but we'll have to see. And then the Ophistia arm. Maybe it's just like the entire series drops. Then some featured augments are going to pop up. Nothing really too crazy here. Still Grace, very good. Skydance support, if you still haven't picked yours up, you can get it as a drop. Maybe you won't have to spend the money. Maybe you can't afford to, so that's cool. And Tenacious Heal Scorch, I don't think that really matters. Grant Super Armor 6 hours. Yeah, it's not really that important. So not too worried about that there. And then they talks about Void Bright Fragments used to obtain. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, it's also going to drop Void Bright Fragments. So that's cool. I mean, but that's pretty much we expected that. So anyway, in addition to rewards of Malevolent, Void, UH, the following items will drop more frequently. X cubes, class cubes, weapon transmutation, aux tickets, and then Void Bright Fragments. So cool stuff there. We expected all those things, so no big deal. The new Extreme quest that shows off. This is actually pretty cool. Solo Extreme and Group Extreme. And you can do the solo, you can do the Group Extreme you can do the Group Extreme on your own, and it's actually pretty cool there too. So it got some pretty good drops. I think notable ones. Oh, buddy, hang on a second. Don't tell me this drops on units. hang on a minute. Extreme training risk. It shows off some weapons, right? Some 13-star units, some legs, shows off the weapon Pride of Byakko, and then featured augments, Astral Soul, Grand Casting, the X Souls. I don't know about these. These basically are like the combination of what is it? Of Alter and Flick, and it follows the same naming scheme, so I'm assuming that's the case. Tech Amp, cool. Lustrous Trap, cool. Heroic Howl really doesn't matter. Empathetic Communion grants auto support pet sympathy while LT goes in effect, takes priority and does not stack. I think this is the S7 that allows you not to have to use the summoner tact anymore, but I could be wrong about that. I'm not 100% sure. It sounds like that's the one. Summoners in the comments, feel free to correct me. S8 Resolute Flight, fall speed slower while charging a technique in midair. This is actually not going to be a bad one for forces if you don't specifically need to have Skydance, which most people are going to be using Skydance anyway. Mighty Medication grants temporary vulnerability after using a mate item on yourself. Probably never going to use. Elite Training Risk Realm, good stuff there. And the new items added at the Rising Weapon Badge shop. So these are the items they're adding. We've got S1 Lucent Charge, increased damage dealt by 5% PPs or 40%. Not too crazy there. Sorry, Lucent Charge Resolve too. S2 Earth Lucency 2. Doesn't really matter. Let's see, another S2, Photon Descent 2 or 3, reduced by 15%. I mean, whatever. S4 Escalating Pursuit, very, very strong. Basically, while you're dealing damage, you just get another chunk of damage. Lustrous Amplify, increase PP recovery when attacking enemies affected by, again, not too terribly important. Augment Bloom, pretty good for classes that don't really have an S5 that they use. That's very good. That doesn't have a ton of S-grade augment slots that you have at a high tier. Basically, this is the potential from the Clifford weapons. So cool stuff there. And Steadfast Expanse is actually what they're calling it, not Escalating Expanse. So Steadfast Expanse, wait, nope, this is something different. I was wrong. Wait, Escalating Expanse isn't on here. This was definitely in the screenshot. Did I misread that? Interesting. Maybe this is incorrect. I'll have to check it tomorrow, guys, and I'll go ahead and I will leave a comment and heart at the very top of the video so you guys can see it. But I'm pretty sure during the actual video, I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. I saw Escalating Expanse here too, but it might have been Steadfast Expanse that I read, and maybe that like just kind of messed me up. So anyway, a Steadfast Expanse adds AoE attack and grants a stun on occasion to normal attacks, increases potency by 2%. Assault rifles only for this one. And then an S7, is it Dharma Boon? Recover 5% of HP upon 10 and 10 PP upon successful technique charge parry. So not really important there, but pretty cool article all itself. Very good stuff coming to the game. Again, I will double check that information, and again, I'll leave a comment on the video and heart it so you guys can see it just to make sure. But I'm sure plenty of you guys will notice it tomorrow when it goes live. So last thing we have here is just some fashion. Everyone knows the true end game of Phantasy Star is fashion, as everyone likes to call it. And, you know, both start with a PH, so there's that. No, fashion doesn't start with an F anymore. It starts with a PH. You can't tell me otherwise. You guys can check out the video on your own. I'm not going to play it in this video itself. I will leave a link. You guys can check out the official page, all that good stuff there. But we can see some of the fashion that is available, that'll be coming. Actually, some pretty good stuff. I didn't realize this outfit was coming, so I'm actually pretty happy about that. And I was a real big fan of this as well, and didn't realize this was coming either, so I'm a really big fan of that as well. That's pretty cool. We've got the main, it's interesting, they have the white color outerwear with the red color basewear, which didn't expect to see that, but all right. But we have the Lester outfit too. We have the female Lester jacket, which a lot of people are going to wear because it's just opened for some reason, so booba. Let's see, and then a couple of other outfits, some pretty cool stuff here. Shows off the basewear. Again, I like this basewear quite a bit, actually. I'm also digging this outerwear here too. I'll have to see what outfits we kind of mess around with that and what we come up with. But basewear, not too bad. It's actually not amazing once you have a hold of it. It kind of is a bit limiting. But again, you guys can check that out on your own. The innerwear is actually pretty spicy as well. Of course, the female innerwear, booba. And the cast parts that are available are actually pretty cool. You know, they give cast's hair as robot parts. The hairstyle I actually like. I thought I would like a lot more. It was actually a little bit poofy over on JP. So I'm not sure I'm going to be a super big fan of this, but I'll probably pick it up. I'll probably have one of my alts use it, so we'll have to see. We've got Lucat eyes, and then Lester also has a set of eyes here too, I believe, that are pretty dope. I don't see it actually. I'm pretty sure I thought Lester had its own set of eyes. Lester's eyes right there. Those are pretty dope actually, so we'll have to see how that works out. And then of course the hairstyles that they have available, pretty good stuff there. No really good tattoos. I'm kind of disappointed by that, but they do have a decent headphone accessory, so that is good. Another accessory for bits. Again, a lot of these are kind of important really when you're looking at NGS, because all of your fashion moves over. Ooh, waist thrusters, twitchy fox ears this time around, big wagging fox tail. This is going to be kind of a hot item for a lot of people, so that's cool. And then of course some weapon camos, though we know how I feel about my weapon camos, what I like to use all the time. It ain't changing, just how it goes. Then we have some emotes. Oh, twin machine gun, the twin machine guns pose gonna be there. Gunblade pose and Lester pose. I'm probably gonna get Lester pose. Lester pose is kind of sick, but I spent a lot of money unfortunately, so I need to save up some money. And then we talked about this beforehand, but you know, someone asked why isn't there a broom camo in the game, since we have Etoile and Lucat, you know, uses the broom or whatever. It's literally right here. This is the broom camo, and it covers all of Etoile's weapons. So it looks like it's one of the rewards here. A photon bloom camo, you gotta scratch 35 times, so it's a whale reward. There you go. And then we have the fun scratch. I don't think anything of notable is here. I'm just gonna kind of scroll through it really quick. This is kind of where most people check out, so don't really blame you. And then the rooms remodeling, looks like we have forest scenery with fancy theme B. Nothing too crazy. Ooh, free kick and wave. So all right, cool. That really covers everything that we have coming to us, guys. Again, I wanted to just run through all this stuff with you guys, let you know what was important, what to look out for, what you're going to need, and, you know, just some fun stuff to look afterwards. If you have any questions, feel free to toss them in the comments below. As always, a like on the video is much appreciated, and I'm absolved you have your ad block as I scroll up all the way to the very top. Other half is all by subscribing. Both are completely free and do help me out a ton. If you want to keep up with the content, make sure to click on the bell icon to be notified of videos as they go live, as well as community posts that I post up about whatever happens to be going on. Or you can join us over on Discord or follow me on Twitter to get notifications via those two avenues and interact with me. Thanks so much for watching me, guys. Or thanks so much for watching the video. You're not watching me, unless that's weird if you are. If you made it to the end, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Peace out.